Hello guys, this is TERRAN. How are you? And this is Chase. So this is the TERRAN Lamb Show, season number 10, episode number 4. So if you've listened to prior guests, we know that we are in Antarctica. And so this is the Antarctic edition of the TERRAN Lamb Show, season 10, episode 4. And so this will be in pieces, so you're going to listen to it a little differently than we normally do. But I wanted to make sure to get 3 guests on the show from Antarctica. And as probably if you listen to the beginning, you'll notice that I am on a cruise to Antarctica. I cannot believe it. But my third guest today is Chase. Hi, Chase.
Hello, everyone.
Chase. So Chase is an entertainer and a pianist on the cruise that I'm on. And he has just been, Chase, you're amazing. First of all, talented. Second of all, a bundle of energy. So
it's because of all the coffee. But that's a secret.
Yeah, whatever
obviously.
Whatever gets him there, he's gotten there. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So I want to talk to Chase today about his journey as an entertainer and his journey as a pianist and some of the things that he's doing now and some of the things that he's got coming up. So Chase, I know you said you get the question often, what got you here? What got you entertaining all of us day by day? What got you here?
That is one of the biggest questions I usually get is, how do you become a pianist in Antarctica? It's not a very normal position to have, but like most things in the world, it was someone who knew a friend of mine who knew another friend who reached out saying they need a pianist in 3 weeks.
Oh.
So I said, and this was 2 years ago. So I said, sure, I'm up for trying something I was not at all planning to do in my life, and figured it was going to work out. I'll leave everything behind, and I want to see if penguins exist.
So here you are.
So here I am.
Seeing penguins and being a pianist, ladies and gentlemen, both. You get a double whammy.
Yeah.
So so that's what got you here. Now this is a question. What kept you here? Because I can tell, like, you love us, you love the people, you love what you do musically, but what kind of kept you here and saying, you know what, I want to try this out, I want to keep this going, keep this ball rolling? What kind of kept you here?
That's a good question. I guess like most artists will say, they have found a joy in expressing themselves and having a creative outlet, and I found that it's helped me in my own ways. And there's something that I've found on these contracts where I'm beginning to realize more and more that I can help people.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, you're going to hear from our cruise director. Hold, please.
Timing.
That's okay. He's going to tell us what's coming on next. Don't worry about it, guys. You know this is already live. Well, it's going to be live. And you know how it works on the TERRAN Lamb Show. So now we have Greg. He doesn't know that we can hear him, but we can't.
And I'm going to bother him about this later.
Back to you.
But I realize that I can help people with the music that I'm playing. I'm used to coming from a world of classical, contemporary, standard jazz, and here I am in a piano bar playing requests in all the genres because I never say no to requests. And that includes Britney Spears or Eminem. I have tried and it never works out, but just the joy of going for it usually brings the audience to enjoy it too.
I think we enjoy all of it, right? Like so you guys, we're sitting here in what's called the Dome upstairs, and as you just heard, someone came on to our loudspeaker and people coming in, and this is just it, right? Like, you enjoy the liveness of everything. You enjoy us, and as people that watch the show know, this is live, this is authentic, this is what it is. And so I think that's what we enjoy about you too, right? You're live, you're authentic, you come on, you tell us funny things and you share funny stories, and that's just what it is. But so I know all this has not been, it's not all roses and whatever it's called. So what kind of obstacles have you had, during this journey, either here or your, career or whatever you want to share with us? Because what kind of obstacles have you had? That
a really interesting one that comes up first for me would be that I came from an academic world. Okay. I came from the contemporary composition world, where everything has a different intent and it comes to being educational or thought-provoking. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the world who has seen me done choral pieces and orchestral pieces and all this contemporary music, digital, whatnot, see me here in a piano bar singing Billy Joel, they wonder what is going on there. The challenge is there is value to be had in every experience. And when this came up, and it's completely different and unexpected to go to Antarctica being a pianist, and entertainer, it was something that I thought, I don't understand what the value is. That probably means I should try and figure out what it is. So I'm going to go for it, and no matter what, I'm going to learn something. And it's never a forever thing when you make a decision, but I've definitely been here longer than I thought, because I am appreciating what I've been taking out of it, which is people's appreciation for music on the outside of the educational perspective.
Yeah, that makes, I mean, I said, my husband does music, so I think that he would agree with you that there's an appreciation to be had in music. And I do believe music brings us all together.
Yes.
Right? We have different cultures, we have different backgrounds, we have a lot of different people on this ship, and you've brought us all together, and I think music does that for people. So it's a great therapy for me, regardless of the genre. So you guys, now we ask this question on every show. Chase has no idea I'm about to ask this question, because I always surprise people with this question, because clearly we know that he probably, well, maybe he's watched it, but I'm going to go on a limb and say he hasn't. So Chase, this is the final question.
Oh my goodness.
So people that watch the show know that I have these crazy cats in my backyard.
Okay.
I save these cats. Long story, that's another show in itself. But you know what they say about the cat. Blank and the cat. Curiosity.
Yes.
So the question is, you guys, and we are going to sign off with this, because this is going to be my last guest for this episode, season 10, episode 4. What are you curious about?
What am I curious about?
Yes.
That is such an open-ended question that has too many answers.
Give us one.
Let's see.
It gets everybody, doesn't it?
It
gets
does.
Everybody.
It's one of those questions that just goes straight to the consciousness of your being. So it's like, describe your reason of living.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. I am curious in how I can bring people to get a perspective that they did not expect. And I have found that happens a lot in Antarctica, because most people are going to go explore this new place they don't really know about other than documentaries. At least for me, I thought it was going to be the documentary of survival, just constantly 24/7, and then here we are in summer and it's like, wow, the sun's out. I didn't know that happened. So I'm curious, is there a way in a single song that I perform, can I bring people into a world most easy, or most to their need in the moment?
Okay.
And that's an art. The art performance, whatnot, but it can get very complicated very quick.
But I can see how you can do it too. I can see how you can do it through music. So let me ask you, and if you don't want to say this on the show, I should have asked you this before, but is there a way where people can find your art, your music?
Oh yeah, of course.
Where is that? If you could tell everybody.
If you search my name, Chase Chandler, it should pop up many different places. Nowadays it's very easy for digital goods to go out. So Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, you can find my music under the artist name Chase Chandler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
and
Chase
it goes from there.
Chase Chandler, everybody, we are going to find his music. We're going to tag him in all this. Please go look him up. Go support his projects and his work that's out there now and his work that's to come. I hope that he and I keep in contact. So this episode is going to be on all the channels, as you all know, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast, and Instagram. So we are signing off episode 10, season 10, episode 4. And I just want to thank you all for joining me as always. And just remember, be good to yourself and each other. Agreed. Thanks, Chase. And you guys, until next time. Cheers.
Thank you so much.